All right, Mr. Baker, it's been 3 months since we were out here. 3. May, or June, July, August. We're very curious what's happened in those 3 months.
That's a great question.
Man, I'm trying to think of something to say here for you. I was trying to say something witty.
We've been doing a few things. It's easy to say that we have fully dug in.
Probably moved 50 to 80,000 cubic yards of dirt.
We've gone through 7,500 gallons of diesel.
Nothing less than 800 loads of dirt.
1,500 feet of new fence, and that's only the beginning.
Over 5,300 feet of painted lines.
Probably taken down several thousand feet of fence. Lots of sleepless nights, lots of sweat, and maybe even some tears in there. This is just infrastructure to get people back on the property and be in compliance.
That's just, I guess, the tip of the iceberg of it all.
We have certainly been putting the effort, of course, even the financial side of things. We've been putting everything that we can to this with the budget that we have.
Searching every foot of this property to find that magic dirt.
Just, again, infrastructure, things that we had to do to get compliance, things to give people the best experience they have, and we've done all that, and we're going to open a Pee-wee and youth track this weekend.
All right, let's see how you do. Impromptu Jason Baker, take 1.
Hey guys, Jason Baker. We're out here at Lake Elsinore, and it is coming back.
Today we're testing out the new Elsinore.
Everywhere I'm digging, it holds and retains really good moisture, which is a good thing. So we're still learning, and that's part of the process.
Dude, I'm honestly stoked. The track looks phenomenal. I'm excited to go ride it. The dirt looks way better than I've seen it in a long time, so happy to have Elsinore back.
Good facelift for Lake Elsinore.
It looks solid, dude. Awesome. Oh my God, cool.
Oh yeah, we're hyped. I'm glad Elsinore's back.
It's gonna be a whole new turn on racetracks here in Southern California for sure.
You know, if I had to reflect on our test the other day, there was a lot of great things that came of it. One of the biggest things great was what I thought was good wasn't. And what I mean by that is we didn't have the track as wet as I thought we did. And you know, that was a great learning experience. I needed to see that. We wanted to take this dirt as is. Like, don't do anything to it. We haven't added anything to it. We haven't moved any more dirt. All we've done is redesign the track and took it on like that.
Track's really fun. Actually, I haven't seen this wet in a while, so it's super cool. I like the track layout, flows really well. Still some dry spots out there, but no, it's fun. I'm enjoying it.
Already, we're moving ahead on some things, and we're experiencing challenges on others. We know what our day one was, so the next time we do this, as long as we're improving, even if it's just by 1 degree, that's what we're going to show. Part of our agreement and taking this over is there's a lot of stuff that just got neglected out here over time, and some of the things just for just improvements. We've got to fill some ponds in. They've asked us to do that, create better drainage and water management for when it does rain and stuff like that. So just trying to figure out where everything's kind of naturally going, and then obviously we'll have to come in and cut some swales and probably put some underground drainage and stuff like that in just to help relieve water. I know we don't get a lot of rain out here. It's not Florida. But when you do get rain, it doesn't perk like Florida, so you want to get that water off the track. So I think one of the most exciting things, you know, that I look forward to out here at Lake Elsinore is just the opportunity to provide change and necessary change. Measure the length of all the tabletops, and when we reconstruct the track, then just build around those measurements. I think if you put it in terms of, you know, like other sports or whatever, like we want this to be the local, the country club of you know, Southern California. We want people to take pride in this place. There's going to be opportunities out here to be a part of this. Come support us. If you support us, this allows us to support, you know, you.
We always talk about, why can't a track do this, or why haven't they done that kind of scenario? So out of all the years of racing and riding and all that stuff, this is, like, we are gonna for sure set a standard here as what things need to be here at a motocross track or a motocross facility.
Here we are, about to pull off a science experiment. We're doing a craft project to pull off the science experiment. We're having to make some Petri dishes.
In the process of like cleaning this place up, like we've come across several different types of dirt on site, which is really unique. This is the stuff they were riding the other day and the stuff that we were working. So we're just gonna take some of this. This will be like our control for the clay. We'll add the 2 different sands in there and just see if that helps or creates a benefit. This is the stuff that's been mixed through the years. You can see already it gets like really, almost like a slimy, super muddy, sticky, gets all over your hands. But then we have this sand this is something that you would put in your playground. You can see the grain and everything in that. Then what we'll do is we'll set this out in the sun, let it dry. Seem a little sticky, so we'll have to see what this turns into. So this is the sand that we found on site. Material. Based on what this stuff is doing already, I think this is probably going to be the mix, which is awesome because this is what we have on site. We'll start with this. We'll lay these out in the sun, come back to them later, see what we come up with, and then once we start mulching, we'll do the same experiment again, but I think we're on to something. 6:45 this morning, we brewed up this dirt, got a little 3 little tests that we're doing. It's been baking for close to 8 hours. It's 2:15 right now. Right off the rip, you can see all the moisture has completely absorbed out of these. What I'm seeing right now, the dirt that I thought was gonna work best, seems like it's retained the most moisture. This is our native material, the clay that everyone has complained about through the years. It's very fine. There's no texture. I like the feel of this. You can almost see the grit in this, and that's what adding the sand does. It did get pretty brittle though. I'm very curious about this because I loved everything. I've still got real good moisture in it. It's the way that it breaks down. It's breaking down like sand. It's not staying in thick chunks like that. I think we're on to something. I think if I'm a rider and I'm looking at that or that, I'm probably wanting to ride in that. Everything we've done, again, is within the confines of this. So when you think of it in terms and capacity of that, it says how big of an area Elsinore is, and it's cool that we have the opportunity to do all that. But then it's also unique that you do have so much to work with. And there's a lot of promise here, there's a lot of history here. And yeah, we're riding that, and excited to have some people out here with us this weekend. So when it doesn't get like real slimy, it feels honestly, it's like beach sand is what it feels like, just different color. Oh, buddy, this is tier worthy right here. This is this changes everything. It was a gamble. This pays 50 to 1. We won.